If you have been waiting around for some new iOS 10 information, like myself, then you are in for a treat today, because either yesterday or the day before, 9to5Mac, who else, dropped an extensive article about some big changes we can see in iOS 10, and the one that they focused on was Apple Music. You know that pinkish, reddish, orange color that's on the Apple Music icon, and especially in that tab bar in the app? Well, one of the biggest changes with this Apple Music overhaul is that it's expected to take a black and white design. If you've ever seen like what Instagram's testing with an updated version of their app, I could expect it or really anticipate it looking a little bit something like that. My only problem with a black and white design is that it kind of looks lifeless. Because another feature that Apple's expected to focus on with this black and white update is that there is going to be a huge focus on album art. I think that that would look really cool if there was just this great focus on album art around like the middle of the screen and then black and white on the top. And Apple's also said to be tying in their San Francisco font in more places than they have already. I'm a fan of the San Francisco font. I think it looks great when it was introduced with iOS 9, and I'm still loving it today. So if that was tied in along with a sharp looking black and white design with an extra focus on album art, I think the Apple Music app, or really the Music app in general, could look really nice. Some other information that we have is 3D Touch shortcuts are supposed to be more prevalent, which I'm always a fan of if you have an iPhone 6s. Now, another tweak we can expect to see with this Apple Music revamp is that the new section is going to be renamed to something like Browse, which kind of makes sense because not music that was always new could be found in the top charts. I mean, look at Adele's 25. When that came out, 3 or 4 months later, Hello was still probably in the top 10 on Apple Music. Now, I'm being completely honest when I say this. Sometimes when I go to see the top charts, I will literally be tapping on more top charts to see past the top 5, and it will not load. Sometimes the buttons are missing on the iPad, and that's why I think this Apple Music update is so important. Apple Music has over 13 million subscribers. Let me know down below in the comments section, by the way, if you guys are an Apple Music subscriber, or maybe use Spotify or Deezer, or hopefully you don't use Tidal because, I don't know. Does anybody use Tidal? I'm a big fan of Apple Music though, so I can't wait to see these changes. In addition to that new section being renamed to Browse, the For You section is expected to see some major updates as well. And that's honestly part of the app that I never really venture into. I know it's supposed to like recommend things and music that I would be interested in listening to, but it's weird. I have almost every AC/DC album, but then it recommends to me Intro to AC/DC, which doesn't make sense for someone who already has most of AC/DC's music. For me, it would make sense if I added a new song from, let's say, The Weeknd, Can't Feel My Face, and then it recommended 15-20 more songs from The Weeknd that I've probably never heard before. So I really hope Apple Music is going in that direction when this is updated, officially in the fall when iOS 10 launches, but in beta, starting on June 13th at Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference. So as far as UI or interface changes go with iOS 10 and Apple Music, that's what we can expect to see so far. But we are also going to be seeing some new features. One that's really interesting to me is that Apple's going to be tying in lyric support natively in the Music app, which is actually kind of cool. I mean, I've always wanted to hear what some lyrics are if I'm listening to a song, and I think that's what a verse says, but I'm not entirely sure. Being able to just go on my Music app and not do any third-party research would be a really great feature that I could definitely see myself using. Of course, these are all rumors. It could always change by the time iOS 10 launches in beta, but my bet is on 9to5Mac because they are pretty much spot on whenever it comes to rumors and leaks in the first place. So if you want to hear more news about iOS 10 in video form, make sure you subscribe down below. As always, I will have a multitude of content whenever iOS 10 is released, of course. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to drop a like as well. This has been Sam with UpdateOS. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you in the next one. Oh, I've got to get to work. Oh, what do you guys think of the new lapel mic, by the way? Hopefully it sounds okay. I'm still working on getting everything figured out. A t-shirt is probably not the best thing to wear just because, I mean, you can see the little black wire, but that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.